ma'am.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay. So let's start. So basically, we covered what is off page, what is on page SEO. So on page SEO, in on page SEO, most of the techniques are related to what we have to do on the website that is related to the keyword. Then the second part comes that previously already have included in on page SEO, but nowadays people call it technical SEO. When I started doing digital marketing, there were two types of SEO only, off page and on page. Nowadays there are the techniques that are more technical, so industry people uh, include these techniques in the technical SEO. Okay, so let's start. So first of all is sitemap. So first I'll give you the brief about every technique, then we will discuss in deep which technique means which and how we can implement these techniques in our website. Okay, so please understand, listen to me very carefully. If you don't, if you have any doubt, you want to ask something, we are like, I'm open to answer. First of all, first point is sitemap.xml. Okay, what is sitemap.xml? So, in a layman language, if I explain, sitemap is basically a brief idea about your whole website links. Okay, I'm again saying whole website link. How many links in your website, and which link is like which, how many types of links in your website. So you have to, upload that sheet on your website. That sheet is called sitemap.xml. How you can upload that sheet? That there are generators to generate that sheet. You just need to put your URL, and the generator automatically generate the sheet, and you just upload that sheet in your website. Okay, now the question is, why we do this? So basically, in a layman language, if I say, Google understand the language of code, right, or the URLs. So basically, so what we want Google to understand, let's say we are focusing on X landing page, but that doesn't mean we don't want Google to crawl our other landing page, right? So with sitemap, Google crawl our whole website in a single sheet. Okay. Okay. First, I'll give you an example, then we'll go with this in a detailed way. So today I'll give you a proper brief idea, and then in next class we will talk about each and every techniques one by one. So I'm giving you the basic idea of how sitemap looks and what is sitemap basically. So let's go to Google. Okay. So let's open some website sitemap. Let's open my website sitemap. So how you can check? So you can check any website sitemap, and you can for the practice also. You can also generate any website sitemap, but obviously you cannot upload that because you need a backend access for this. Okay, so how you can see the sitemap of any website, just for the understanding. So you need to type after the .com sitemap.xml. Okay, so this website restrict, you cannot see their sitemap. Let's open this website sitemap.xml. Do that. Okay. So you can see. So what they do, they just upload the whole sitemap. They just want Google to crawl these landing pages only. Why? It depends on this website. They just want Google to crawl these pages only in their sitemap. Let's see some other website sitemap that is more detailed. Let's open their sitemap. Okay, so if when you see these type of sitemap, that means the sitemap is generated through plugin of WordPress. So here you cannot, here also you cannot see the proper detailed sitemap. Okay, let's open Prayug website sitemap. If they have, if they permit. Okay, look. So this is a proper detailed site map where you can see the almost every link that a website want to use Google to crawl is there. The link or the URL you can say. So when if let's say they are focusing on some X landing page. So but if they want Google to crawl their whole website in a single sheet. So this site map basically help Google to crawl your each and every link of your website. Okay, so when we study about a detailed version of sitemap, then we'll understand how to create a sitemap or how to generate a sitemap. And if you have a WordPress website, you can easily upload via a plugin. Okay, so this is sitemap. Any confusion? जनरेट कैसे करते हैं वो बाद में देखेंगे. समझ आया कि होता क्या है? व्हाट इज दिस? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ साइट मैप?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a detailed sheet of your whole website link. So here you can, if you want to remove some link that you don't want Google to crawl or anything, you can put that link in robot text. Or this is our next point or next technique, robots.txt. Okay, what is this? Let's see, you want to Google not to crawl some any of your link, any of your URL in your website. Let's say your website is e-commerce website and you don't want Google to crawl the user account detail page where the user upload their account detail. So that the privacy of the user is should be there. Otherwise privacy कभी कभी breach हो जाती है अगर आपने यूजर का जो अकाउंट डिटेल वाला सेक्शन का लिंक बन के आता है. देखो, जब भी आप वेबसाइट यूज करते हो, कोई भी वेबसाइट यूज करते हो, हमेशा जब भी आप चाहे अकाउंट डिटेल डालो, यू आर पुटिंग योर अकाउंट डिटेल, यू आर चेकिंग आउट, यू आर एट डूइंग द एड टू कार्ड, हर चीज का एक लिंक बन जाता है बैकएंड पे. ठीक है. और जब हम साइट मैप जनरेट करते हैं, व्हेन वी जनरेट द साइट मैप, वो लिंक दिख जाता है हमको कि कितने तरह के हमारे वेबसाइट पे लिंक है. तो इट्स आर choice if we want to remove any link or disallow Google to crawl that link. Not remove, disallow Google to crawl that link. So for that we need robot.txt file. Okay, let's see. और इसको हम मेटा रोबोट भी कहते हैं. वी कॉल इट मेटा रोबोट ऑल्सो. सो लेट्स ओपन. यू कैन चेक एनी वेबसाइट रोबोट फाइल ऑल्सो if they allow robots.txt. See, so they disallow the checkout link. See, you can check. So this is a simple code, user generate user agent dot allow. You just need to generate this code through a generator, or you can ask your developer to disallow xyz, whatever the link, whatever the URL you want to disallow in robot.txt file. Understand? Or here you need to upload your site main sitemap links also. So see what they did, इन्होंने यहाँ पे रोबोट में भी इसको दिखा रखा है साइट मैप के मेन लिंक को. और जो साइट मैप का इन्होंने मेन लिंक मेन फाइल अपलोड कर रखी है, उसमें भी इन्होंने लिमिटेड यूआरएल ही डाल रखे हैं. हो सकता है इनकी वेबसाइट पे 500 प्लस यूआरएल है, बट दे वांट गूगल टू फोकस ऑन दीज यूआरएल्स ओनली. मे बी दिस इज द रीजन. ओके, सो यस, तो सो बेसिकली रोबोट का मतलब ये है, अगर आप चाहते हो कि डिसअलाउ कराना, यू वांट टू डिसअलाउ एनी ऑफ योर यूआरएल from Google, disallow to crawl. Okay, so Google will not gonna crawl this, Google will not gonna index this particular link. So it help you to prevent any of the link that you don't want to index or you don't want to crawl by the Google. So this is the purpose of robot.txt. Then first, second one more thing that we'll include before going further. So there is one more sitemap that's called sitemap.html. So ये basically बड़ी websites use करती हैं. This sitemap used by big websites. Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's open. What is the purpose of the sitemap.html? So sometime your website is so big and you want your user to know a proper path of your website where the user can find what Okay, so sometime websites give a sitemap.html file to user, and you can check the whole pattern of that website's link. Okay, I'll show you. देख के समझ आ जाएगा. ठीक है, नीचे के मेरा. What's happening? Let's open some other page. Wow. Okay, I need to log in this. Wait a second. दिख जाएगा कैसे? ये रहा. Okay, see, if most of the people don't know this, but if you want a proper path, you want to understand the proper link structure of any website, you can go, some website provide that structure. So there you can find whole link, and you can know, you can understand which in which category that link is present. So here you can see. So this is the category page of Flipkart, where Flipkart created the sitemap.html for the user. See, sitemap for XML is for the Google, sitemap and HTML is for the user. Sometimes website want to increase the user experience. So website put this sitemap.html in their in their bottom, or you can say footer. समटाइम हेडर में भी होता है, बट हाँ मोस्टली फुटर में मिलेगा आपको. तो आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो कि आपको दिख जाएगा कि पेट सप्लाईज में क्या क्या चीजें अवेलेबल हैं. सो दिस इज फॉर द यूजर sitemap.html. सो दिस इज क्रिएटेड बाय डेवलपर ओनली, बट ये बहुत बड़ी वेबसाइट जो होती हैं, बिग बिग वेबसाइट विथ थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पेजेस, उसमें ये अवेलेबल मिलेगा. और अगर ये आपने डाल रखा है तो गूगल भी आपको रैंकिंग जल्दी देगा, क्योंकि अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस गूगल को लगेगा कि यू वांट टू गिव बेस्ट टू द यूजर, और अपने यूजर का आप यूजर एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ाना चाहते हो. Next is again the page URL that I already explained. That's called URL optimization. Like we said, Google first crawl your URL, then your title meta, then your header, then your image alt text, then your content. Okay, then your sitemap, then everything. So you need to put your keyword, a proper keyword in your URL. Okay, you should not create a URL, or the if developer created the URL something like tadkaflavor.com/recipe/mutter123. No, it should be like tadkaflavor.com/recipe slash your keyword. Okay, so next, any questions? Anything?
Ma'am, about robots text.
सी बेसिकली अंशुमन, रोबोट टेक्स्ट का पर्पस ये है कि मैं चाहती हूँ कि मेरा कोई भी एक्स लिंक गूगल इंडेक्स ना करे.
नहीं वो दैट पार्ट आई अंडरस्टूड, मैंने थोड़ा सा आई हैव रेड दिस पहले रोबोट्स
हाँ,
डॉट टेक्स्ट. वो थोड़ा होता है मैम, दिस लाइक के वो इट्स स्लाइटली कॉम्प्लिकेटेड दिस थिंग. उसमें स्लैश है, डबल स्लैश है, देयर इज अ स्टार समवेयर. वो कुछ
मैं
हाउ यू
समझ.
गिव द कमांड एंड ऑल, वो थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग था. बहुत पहले
बेसिकली
पढ़ा था. हाँ.
डिसअलाउ आपको कराना है तो पहले स्लैश लगाएंगे, फिर सेम चीज को स्लैश लगा के बंद करेंगे और स्टार लगा देंगे. दैट मीन वो लिंक आपका डिसअलाउ हो गया. इतना सा समझ लो.
ओके ओके.
ज्यादा डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि
नहीं
रोबोट.
वो नहीं, बट आई फील के रोबोट्स डॉट टेक्स्ट इज वन वन आइटम विद सबको, मतलब वन शुड नो, क्योंकि वो यूज करते हैं, करना पड़ता
हाँ,
है.
तो एसईओ पर्सपेक्टिव से समझ लेते हैं. ये डेवलपमेंट पर्सपेक्टिव से भी यूज आता है.
ओके ओके.
हमें मतलब है एसईओ पर्सपेक्टिव से समझने का. तो
नहीं
एसईओ
हमें.
पर्सपेक्टिव से उसका पर्पस इतना है कि
नहीं,
अगर मुझे कोई फाइल को डिसअलाउ कराना है गूगल की नजर में, या मुझे चाहती हूँ कि गूगल उसको इंडेक्स ना करे, क्योंकि मैं नहीं चाहती कि गूगल पे वो एग्जिस्टेंस में रहे.
I got your point, but only thing I'm asking is कि we don't have to know how to give the command for robots.txt कि आना
देयर
चाहिए.
आर जनरेटर फॉर दिस.
ओके ओके Okay.
We will cover this. I'm giving you a whole brief of technical SEO.
Yeah, I
There
know
are
that. हाँ, but वो मेरे को लगता है साइट मैप एंड ऑल इज फाइन, बट
hmm.
रोबोट्स डॉट टेक्स्ट मैंने बहुत पहले थोड़ा सा पढ़ा था, इट वाज क्वाइट कंफ्यूजिंग.
It is a
हाँ.
little bit confusing, but we
हाँ.
have a generator for this. हमारे
ओके.
पास हम देर आर जनरेटर, वी जस्ट नीड टू पुट आर कि हमको किसको डिसअलाउ कराना है, उसका आपको लास्ट स्लैश आगे का यूआरएल डालना होगा. वो ऑटोमेटिक उसको जनरेट करके दे देगा. उसको आपको इधर डेवलपर को दे दो, या फिर
ओके.
आप चाहो तो खुद से उसको आपको अगर है आपके पास एक्सेस तो अपलोड कर दो फाइल.
ओके. ओके.
ठीक है.
राइट मैम.
ओके, आगे चलते हैं. हाँ, यूआरएल ऑप्टिमाइजेशन समझ आया सबको? Anybody wants to ask something in this? चलिए नेक्स्ट चलते हैं. तो ब्रेड क्रम्स की बात करें तो ब्रेड क्रम्स वैसे ना यूजर यूजर एक्सपीरियंस इंक्रीज करने का पार्ट है, या इंटरफेस अच्छा बनाने का पार्ट है. अच्छा, ब्रेड क्रम क्या होता है? वर्ड से क्या समझ आ रहा है? एनीबडी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ब्रेड क्रम्स?
हम ब्रेड के टुकड़े करना.
हाँ, क्रम्स. ओके,
हाँ, क्रम्स.
क्रम्स मतलब क्रम्स यानी आपको अपना जो पाथ है, यू हैव टू मेक अ प्रॉपर path of your whole website का URL journey. Okay, I'll show you the example. Here also I put an example. Let's take a big websites example. Flipkart का example लेते हैं. So, okay, I have to log in something. I don't want to. Wait a second. Okay, see. So, you can see here. So, this is called breadcrumb. Okay, this is not our part to do, but if a website don't have a proper breadcrumb, let's say website path is created something like home slash furnishing slash चेयर स्लैश ब्लैंकेट, यानी कि होम के अंदर एक पेज है होम फर्निशिंग का, उसमें कोई चेयर से नाम से पेज बना रखा है, देन उस पेज के अंदर एक ब्लैंकेट का पेज है. इज इट फाइन? नो. So your path is something like if a user want to go back to some other page that is relevant to the same page, that should be according to this. That mean होम के अंदर होम मेन होम पेज हो गया हमारा, उसमें एक होम फर्निशिंग का पेज है. देन यू हैव टू पुट अ रेलेवेंट सम अदर कीवर्ड रिलेटेड और सम अदर पेज इन दैट. लेट्स से होम के अंदर फर्निशिंग की कैटेगरी है, देन उसमें बेडशीट की कैटेगरी है, देन उसके अंदर कोई और कैटेगरी होगी. तो ये जो पाथ बनता है, ये भी अगर कभी कभी ये बड़ी वेबसाइट्स के मैं एग्जांपल ले रही हूँ, बट देयर समटाइम द क्लाइंट्स कम with very very scattered website. So if there is something that they don't have a proper breadcrumb, you should suggest them that you should have a proper breadcrumb for your website. Doesn't matter your website is e-commerce or not, if you have a multiple internal links, then you should have a proper breadcrumb. It will help a user to understand and it will help Google also to understand कि अच्छा ये पेज के साथ ये पेज भी कनेक्टेड है. ओके, this is called breadcrumb. So this is a moreover the part of user experience or user interface. Okay, इसको लास्ट में लेंगे. Then site speed. पहले भी देखा था कि हमने ये site speed. What is the meaning of site speed? Anyone? If anyone can tell me.
मैम कितनी देर में
Loading
साइट
time.
लोड.
Loading time, exactly. So, what do you think? What should be an ideal time to load for a website? Just an guess. What should be an ideal time for a website to load?
लेस देन 10
Few
सेकंड.
seconds.
Yes,
2 to 3.
yes, 3 to 4 seconds.
3 to.
Okay.
Okay.
If a website is taking more than that, then you need to do some work. Okay, so let's check some X website speed. So there are two tools, very good tools to check your website speed. One is website.developer. Then second one is GT Matrix. So in GT Matrix, you can check some other aspects also, and also in pagespeed.web, you can also page in speed inside also you can check multiple other aspects. But first of all, we'll check the any website speed. So let's open. So इस टूल को हम वैसे बोलते हैं पेज स्पीड इनसाइड. So this is the tool, Page Speed Insights. So this is the name of the tool. This is the URL of the tool. What you need to do, let's say, so why these tools are useful to check the speed? Yes. And for that, there is one more thing. Let's say you are working with some company and there is a new project of SEO. So you have to, first of all, you need to do the SEO audit of a website. So what is SEO audit? So you have to tell, or you have to create a report. So what are the loopholes or what are the aspects that are not up to mark of that particular client website? Then you'll present that to the client. Then you'll tell the client, okay, we will fix you have these issues and we will fix these issues. So there are two purposes for these type of tools. So let's just check some websites page speed. Okay, Flipkart लेते हैं वापस से. Open है. Copy the URL, put the URL, analyze the URL. We'll check with some another tool also, GT Matrix. Both of the tools shows you the different results sometime. So sometime interviewer asks you which tool is better. So you should not say this and that. Both tools are good in their own way. Page speed just didn't tell you the speed of the website. It will tell you the proper core web vital, and GT matrix will tell you the proper flow or which link have a problem. The catch is this tool is proper free and this tool is premium in to check few some detail other point. Okay. So yes, for a smaller base website, this tool is fine. So it will take some time. Let it be. We'll move forward. First, it's completed. Oh God. आ गया. एक बार तो दे देगा. So you can see it gives a D and a speed. Okay, I need to log in. Let's focus on this tool only. Okay, move down. So मोबाइल में फ्लिपकार्ट का ये वेबसाइट 10 सेकंड लेता है और इसमें 5 सेकंड लेता है. सो क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है? बिकॉज यू इन बड़ी वेबसाइट्स में मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम कुछ ना कुछ चेंजेस चलते रहते हैं. व्हेन द वेबसाइट इज दिस बिग देयर आर चेंजेस दैट आर गोइंग on the daily basis. So that's why it's showing the 5.2. If you check it from after some days, maybe it show the some different result. But ideally, if your website is new, the speed should not be more than 4 seconds. Okay. But 5 seconds is also fine, but still it's more than 4. That's why it's showing red. Understand? You want to try? Please try. I'll give you the URL. Try with some any website just for the practice. This is one tool. And this is another tool, but the GT matrix tool need a login. You will try that. I'll log in jab tak. Just try with some any link or any website. Everyone. Please try. करके देखो किस तरह से होता है. Just run करा के देखना. It will give you results. Okay, I need to log in first. Please try करिए. कर रहे हैं आप लोग? Are you trying to use the tool?
Yes, I'm doing.
Okay. Do I have account? My screen stopped or my screen is visible to you? Okay, it is visible, I guess. Once you are done, let me know.
Ma'am, should I share the screenshot or just for check?
सॉरी, कैसे, क्या कह रहे हैं?
तो मैं क्या जो कर देख रहा हूँ उसको भेजूं क्या स्क्रीनशॉट, या जस्ट चेक करूँ खाली
आप चेक कर लो और
आपको?
मुझे बता दो कि क्या आपको स्पीड दिख रहा है, कि जिस भी वेबसाइट का आपने किया है तो कितना स्पीड आ रहा है?
हाँ हाँ, 3.9 है। एक मैं चेक किया हूँ, गेमिंग वेबसाइट है उसमें
हाँ,
3.9 सेकेंड।
करके देखो एक बार और
हाँ,
मुझे बताना कितना आ रहा है उसका।
ओके।
मैंने Amazon का ट्राई किया था।
अब आप
I
कट रही
also
हूँ,
did
सुना।
it for Amazon, ma'am.
योर वॉइस इज ब्रेकिंग। हेलो।
मैंने आपको स्क्रीनशॉट भेजा मैम, बट मेरे को ना यहाँ पे भेजना नहीं आता मैम। मैं सेंड इट टू योर पर्सनल दिस थिंग। एक
यहाँ
मिनट।
पे चैट का ऑप्शन होता है, उस पे क्लिक करो। उसमें
हाँ, नहीं
नीचे
वो तो
ऐड का
ओके।
ऑप्शन आता है, ऐड का।
एक, ये तो इज दिस गुड? हाँ ठीक है।
हाँ, मेरे पास आया नहीं, एक सेकंड। हाँ विकास, हाँ ये सही है, सही आता है। हाँ, देखते
आ
हैं
गया
क्या।
ना? चैट में आ गया ना?
हाँ देखो, ये मोबाइल में 9 सेकेंड दिखा रहा है। तो ये मैंने वही बोला ना, ये जो बड़ी वेबसाइट्स है ना, इनमें क्या है, चेंजेस चलते रहते हैं, तो परफॉर्मेंस जो है वो कभी कभी वेरी करती है। और amazon यूजुअली फोन में लोग एप्लीकेशन ओपन करते हैं, तो आप इसको डेस्कटॉप पे क्लिक करो।
अच्छा,
क्लिक ऑन
थ्री,
डेस्कटॉप, फिर देखो कितना आ रहा है।
ओके, 3.5 आ रहा है ना?
आ गया ना? So
हाँ।
most of the time, the websites that have a mobile version, oh, sorry, application, so they don't focus on the mobile optimization that much. But the website who don't have any application, they are moreover depend on the website part. Their mobile optimization is better. Okay. If the website have an application, then their desktop version is better. Mobile version will not. ओके, विकास ने किया 3.2 सेकेंड, या इट्स गुड, फाइन। आया समझ में कैसे करते हैं? जोसिका, डिड यू ट्राई? 1.4
Yes,
सेकेंड।
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I tried for Prayug website
ओके,
for I think for mobile. Excuse me, ma'am. For mobile, it came for like 10.8, and for
विच वे,
desktop,
हम्म,
Prayug website, ma'am.
प्रयोग वेबसाइट, ओके।
Yeah. For mobile, it came like 10.8, and for desktop, it's like 2.8 seconds.
So that's why they that may, if they have an application also, then they don't need to focus on mobile optimization that much. But that if they don't have an
Okay.
application, they are focusing, they are depending on the website only. Then they should do some things to fix so that they. Okay. So this is site speed next. Core Web Vitals. Okay. So when you try to do the speed test inside test, there are three things that are coming on the same page. I'll show you what are that. Okay, let me. मैंने किया था, where it gone? Okay, here it is. So here you can see there are few other things that are visible here, that say these LCP, INP, CLS, FCP, or X, whatever. So there are three things that are important for SEO people: LCP, CLS, and FCP. What is they call? Largest contentful paint, cumulative layout shift, first contentful paint. Okay, let's start with CLS. What is CLS? Okay, let's see. Your website is not, when your website is not on a same pattern, and your every page work different, shows differently. Wait a second, something is... Okay, so let's say your home page is like this. Okay, when you open some internal page, it shows... What the hell wrong with this website? Your internal page show like this. Okay, then again, if you go to some other internal page, it will show in some different way. Right now it's fine, every page looks same, the CTA is almost similar, the pattern is almost similar. But if your page pattern is different for every, or maybe more than required number of pages, your pattern is changing, then according to Google, your website is not user friendly. Okay, and then that case your CLS will decrease. Okay, let's open that again, where it is. Okay, see here it is 0.8 second. If you try with some different websites, sometime the CLS is on the borderline of red or orange. Why it happens? Because the company, sometimes websites just change their pattern for some different internal pages. So it should not be like that. Your CLS should always be green. Then comes largest contentful paint. Okay, what is largest contentful paint? The time it takes for largest visible content. That means when somebody is opening your landing page that you are focusing for ranking on the Google, and somebody open that page, then in backend the heaviest file जो है आपकी उस पेज के ऊपर या उस पर्टिकुलर लैंडिंग के ऊपर, वो ओपन हो जानी चाहिए विद इन 2.5 seconds. Whether it's a video, it's a image or just a basic content. तो उसका जो बैकएंड पे लोडिंग टाइम है वो 2.5 सेकंड से ज्यादा अगर होता है तो इट्स अ रेड सिग्नल. See, you can see here it's 1.6 seconds. I'll show you the example also when we'll talk about in detail with different multiple examples. But yes, the basic understanding, if I want to give you, when a website is loading or a landing page that you're focusing is loading, the biggest content of that landing page, whether it is a video or a image or just written content, that loading that is going on in a backend should not be more than कितना था 2.5 seconds. So this is largest contentful paint. जब आपका बड़ा heaviest content load होने में कितना टाइम नहीं लगाना चाहिए, 2.5 सेकंड से ज्यादा. If it take 4 seconds से ज्यादा टाइम, यानी your website is not good. You need to work on. अब how we optimize this, we will talk about when we'll discuss in a detailed version. So then FID, first input delay, or first contentful paint. Okay, sorry, first input delay नहीं, FCP आना चाहिए. First contentful paint. First contentful paint मतलब when your website is loading, any landing page is loading, the first content that is showing to the user. So largest content is the any बैकएंड पे जो भी आपका बड़ा कंटेंट है वो लोड होने में कितना टाइम लग रहा है. फर्स्ट मतलब व्हेन यूजर इज इंटरेक्टिंग टू योर वेबसाइट, तो लेट्स से देखो यहाँ पे इट विल टेकिंग सो मच टाइम, तो दिस इज फर्स्ट कंटेंटफुल पेंट. फर्स्ट मैंने वेबसाइट को ओपन किया, चाहे लैंडिंग पेज था या होम पेज था, और जो सबसे पहले मेरे नजर में इमेजेस आ रही हैं वही टाइम लगा रही हैं लोड होने में लाइक एनीथिंग. तो इट शुड नॉट बी लाइक दैट. तो दैट्स वाई आपका कितना आना चाहिए वो इसमें मेंशन नहीं है, अराउंड वो भी 2 point something seconds का ही होना चाहिए. ठीक है. So you can check the core web vital through the page speed insight tool also, and you can check through Google search console. Okay, what is Google search console we will talk about in upcoming classes, not right now. So basically Google का search console पे आपका not exactly, but कुछ analytics जैसा data होता है that, and there are Google Search Console also help you to index some pages that Google is not indexing automatically. How it works is a different topic. But yes, you can check Core Web Vital to these two tools. Speed Insight for any website, and for your own website, Google Search Console. Okay, next. So it's a bit tricky things and a bit technical aspects, but it's not that hard कि वो नहीं समझ आए तुम आपको धीरे धीरे आ जाएगा समझ थोड़ा थोड़ा practice you need, otherwise it's not that typical. So basically होता क्या है, there are few aspects of technical SEO that you need to work on almost daily basis or continuous basis. There are few things in technical SEO just you need to do for a once. Okay, उसमें आता है सबसे main once or once in a I guess a year or two. That's called SSL certification. Okay, anybody here who is aware about what is SSL certification?
SSL means secure the website.
हाँ, secure certification होता है. क्या होता है? I'll show you. Secure socket layer. Okay, what does that mean and why it is important? So in 2000, I don't exactly remember the year, Google said that Google will only gonna consider website with SSL certification. SSL certification mean if your website start with HTTPS. S, if it's there, then your website have a SSL certification. It will help your website to safe from the hackers, and your user data will also secure. Okay, so it is a mandatory thing, and you just need to take the certification once a year, or it depends on the package that you are taking for the certification. And it's important, you just need to take that from some website and put that in the code, hostingers, and there are so many other websites. And you just need to register your website through this, and you have a SSL certificate, and your website start with HTTPS instead of HTTP. Okay, what is the full form of HTTP? Anybody can tell me? बताया था मैंने. What is the full form of HTTP? Students, don't do that. It's easiest question. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. Next. Okay. Now, canonical tag. Okay, what is canonical tag? So sometime what happen? Let's open Flipkart again. So sometime what happen when there is a big website or even small websites, in the backend sometime duplicate links created automatically, or sometimes there are links that are similar to some other link. So what happen? Let's say you are focusing on flipkart.com/furnishing/xyz link, and that xyz links is duplicate in the same website. So what happen? Google will not gonna consider the link that you are focusing. Maybe it will consider the link that is duplicate to your link in your own website. So that to avoid that duplicacy, what you need to do, you need to put this code to avoid the duplicacy. You need to put this code link rel canonical href is equal to the link that you don't you want Google to consider, not the duplicate one or the some other related link. You need to put this link that you want to crawl by the user by the Google, and put that link in the backend of that particular links page. Okay, then Google will gonna consider, okay, this is the original page, then Google will not gonna consider the duplicate version. Okay, so this is important. Okay, and it represents the master copy of your page. Using the canonical tag prevent problem causing by identical or duplicate content appearing on multiple URL. Okay. Then comes redirection. Okay, so there are two types main, and this is called error. 404 error. Okay, start with 404 error. 404 error page should be created by every single website. Why? Let's say sometime user is trying to find something, and what happened, that page is not existed in your website. Then your website should have a 404 so that a user can go back to the main menu. It should be why it's important, because it's important for user experience. So you can see here these websites don't have 404. Okay, I put the wrong URL, I guess. They should have 404. See, they have 404 but not optimized one. What a proper 404 should look like, I'll show you. 404 mean a page or error page. Sometimes user try to find something and open a link that doesn't exist on your website. Then your website should have a optimize 404. Okay, let me try with some other website. Okay, look. So this is the optimized 404. What happened in what is difference between this 404 and oh god, and go back. And this 404, they have a 404 page, but it's not optimized 404 page. So you need to tell this to the developer that your website 404 page should be optimized, and there if a user landed on the 404 page or some page that doesn't exist on your website, the website have an option to go back to the home page. Okay, so this is called 404. Then 301 and 302. So these are the redirection. 301 means, let's say you want to redirect your page permanently to some other, let's say you are focusing on a page with URL of Holi 2025. So this is a blog page that you are focusing, a landing page. But after Holi, you want to redirect this page to some other page, but you don't want to remove that page. Why? Because you work on that page and you have a ranking on that page. So if you have a two option, if either you can redirect that page permanently to some other page, or temporarily. When you are temporarily redirecting, a developer will put the 302 code with the timeline of when you have, at what time you want to redirect this page, how much time you want to redirect the page, or 301 code will use to redirect the page permanently to some other page. Okay, you need to understand these two difference. So today's task that you will learn about the difference between 301 and 302 redirection. So this is the task for you. You have to study about these two redirection. It's not hard, but you need to understand few things by reading by your own or researching by your own. Basic difference is, one is permanent redirection, where you want to permanently redirect some page to some other page, and second one is temporary redirection. Okay. So yeah, and then these two things are basically simple. W3 validation, there is a tool for this. If you have a multiple error in your website related to some CSS, something image not is optimized, you can check that with this particular tool. and give that to the developer that, okay, these are the errors that are showing on this page, please resolve this, and that developer will do that for you. How we will talk about this. Then last is open graph. So open graph is basically, let's say when you share some link on some WhatsApp or some social media, that link should have a proper description, title and image. Let's say whenever you know that sometimes when you share something like this on WhatsApp, it show proper title, description and image. Sometimes Google automatically fetch that from the website, and sometime if you want Google to put a proper so not Google, when you're sharing something, some link to some social media page or WhatsApp, you want that other person to know about your website, so you can add on some title in a particular code way. So there are generator for this also. So basically when you want a optimized version of your link sharing to some social links or web WhatsApp, yeah, open graph use for that. Okay, so there are generator for this also. So yeah, these are the 11 points of technical SEO. That few points are one time thing and few points need to be done on the regular basis. Okay, so how we do this and what are the tools that we need to use this and why we use this, we will talk about in the next session. So these are the main 11 points for technical SEO, and okay, delete this. 9 points in on-page SEO. So these are the checklist basically that you need to do for your website changes. So all the changes in on-page SEO and technical SEO need to be done on your website only. There is nothing outside the website. Everything is you are doing in technical SEO or on-page SEO on the website. Okay? Are we clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So fine. So today's task is, हाँ पीपीटी सेंड कर दिया है मैंने, वापस से मैं कर दूंगी, कुछ चेंजेस मैंने इसमें किए हैं. सो टुडेज टास्क इज 301 और 304. यू नीड टू study what is 301 and what 2 redirection. Okay,
मैम
so
आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन. हेलो.
yeah, please tell me.
सो हम जो सर्च इंजन ओनली फॉर गूगल और बिंग भी.
अभी हम बेसिकली गूगल की बात कर रहे हैं, बट टेक्निक सिमिलर ही होती है सब पे. बट 90%, 90 भी क्यों, 99% जो काम है इंडिया में वो गूगल में ही होता है. अगर आपका कोई इंटरनेशनल क्लाइंट है, इवन इंटरनेशनल क्लाइंट्स भी 99% गूगल में काम करते हैं. बहुत रेयर क्लाइंट्स है जो हम बिंग के ऊपर वर्क करते हैं. तो इसलिए हम मोस्टली जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेते हैं वो गूगल पर्सपेक्टिव से ही लेते हैं.
ओके.
बाकी सिमिलर ही होता है, ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है. वही सब सारी टेक्निक आपको वहां भी फॉलो करनी है, बस उसकी एल्गोरिदम थोड़ी बहुत डिफरेंट काम करती है आई गेस.
ओके मैम.
ठीक है, वही टाइटल, डिस्क्रिप्शन, कीवर्ड, सब सारा गेम कीवर्ड का है और कंटेंट का है, चाहे आप गूगल पे करो चाहे बिंग पे करो. ठीक है.
ओके ओके.
हाँ ओके, चलिए. थैंक यू सो मच स्टूडेंट्स, दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. Anyone from the team, you can stop the session now.